here at my home chalkboard to do some of the letters that we're doing at school. Important things about this work are to begin on the left and try to go all the way over to the right side of the place where you're working. And the other important thing is to do it as often as you can in the days that you're at home. If you don't have a chalkboard at your house, you could use an easel, you could use a small chalkboard, you could use a piece of paper, you could use pencils on paper would be the best, but if you prefer to use chalk or something else, that's okay too. First letter I'd like to do is F, starting on the left. Now, if this is super hard for you, you can ask one of the adults in your life to do it for you, and then you can trace over the work that they did. The trick is the right here, forward, and then you have to go backward. That's tricky. Forward and backward. So, you know, the rule at school is once is never enough. Do it as many times as you can. That's F. And of course, you already know, all you writers and readers, that O is just like F, except it's taller, right? Super. All right, next letter that I would like to show you is K. Starting on the left again, guys. You're going to make a forward movement and then come backwards. Forward and back. Of course, you could do this too. You can go higher and lower. That's fun. And another thing that's fun is to change the color. Okay, great. Now, another good challenge is if. The challenge with an if, you remember, is that you come up on a slope and then your chalk has to come back down on the same line. That's very tricky. Up and down on the same line. That's the goal, but most of us who are just beginning, we usually end up with a gap. So your goal, slowly if you need to, back down on the same line. And do you notice I'm going all the way across my board and then I'm going to dot. That I didn't stop every time, I wait till I finish. So I'm gonna do that a bunch of times. This is a good challenge, up and down on the same line. Challenging. All right, now, you're already thinking this, you know where I'm headed, I know, but I'm gonna show parents anyway, because they might not know that T is the same, but a little taller, right guys? But same secret. You go all the way across the chalkboard and then you pretended that you forgot, but you really didn't. You go back and you cross. Okay, so those are 3 good starts for your letter work at home. I'm going to show you another fun place to do this, but I have to put my coat on. Here I am in front of my house with my bucket of sidewalk chalk. I can do the same thing on my sidewalk. I bet you already thought of that. I'm going to go with blue as a good choice. Watch what I do, guys. That's a good line of F, right? And when you run out of space, good news, I hope you didn't forget, you can just go over that again. And guys, if the shape is hard or the movement is hard, ask for help. Okay, that's a good one. Now I'm going to get a different color for my pen. Like this. This is hard work, guys. I feel like I'm getting stronger already. All right. That's nice. My neighbors are going to wonder, what in the world am I up to? I'm going to tell them I'm working on my handwriting. Okay? Watch this, guys. This. And one more color for Okay, So you can do this at home. It's important to do it every day, lots of times a day. Paper, chalkboard, sidewalk chalk, paint in the bathtub, practice your letters.